What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today we're going to be checking out Riot Civil Unrest. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we check out indie games on the channel, giving you a little first impressions action. So this game is essentially, it's a little bit like Rome Total War in the way that it works. Like, you've got units, and so it's the police versus the rioters, and you can play either side. You can be the police trying to pacify the riot, or you can play the riot, which in every mission is always trying to accomplish something different. Sometimes they're mad about construction, sometimes they want to flip over, you know, sometimes they're mad about government corruption. It just kind of depends. But either way, you pick a side, and you use their various abilities. Both sides are distinct from one another. They use different tools to get the job done. And the goal is to take over the map using, you know, either the rioters or the police. In a lot of ways, it reminds me of Rome Total War because you have flags, people have morale, you deploy them to different areas, they kind of stand there and they beat on each other, and you watch the little morale meter go down, just like in Rome Total War. You reinforce areas where it starts to fall off, or you use special abilities to bolster things. Kind of an interesting little title, so I figured we'd give it a go here today. We've got 3 missions right here. So we've got Valsusa, Italy. Locals fight with all they've got against corruption that lies beneath the construction of a 23 billion euro high-speed train project. Okay, and then the difficulty, we have challenging, lawless, too easy, quicker AI reactions. We'll start out on too easy. I mean, I get the feeling we're probably going to beat all this in one episode anyways. And so we'll go back and we'll do them at higher difficulties in just a minute. But since it's the first impressions and that's what it was on by default, I guess we'll give that a go. We get to choose between the rioters and the police. I'm going to go with the rioters. They get bandanas. And I'm a man of the people. We gotta side with the people here. I don't know what they're angry about. We're going to side with them, though. We're going to side with them. We're going to have, like, slogans like, hey, hey, ho, ho. I'll hit you with some rocks, so go. Stuff like that. The Italian government started building a massive transportation system in the Susa Valley to speed up the already existent transportation from Susa to Lyon. The project is expected to be concluded in 2035, and the estimated price is around 23 billion mega euros. Not mega euros. Documents predict that before concluding the construction process, most of the forest will be cut down and toxic chemicals will be released from the mountain, drilling polluting the entire region. Oh, that's something to be legitimately angry about. Next thing you know, the whole area just turns into Martinez. That's a bad plan. You don't want that to happen. I live next to Martinez. It's not a good look. Activists have been protesting and fighting against the TAV project since 1992. It sped through that, but we still saw it. It tried to keep information from us. This is why we riot. This is why we riot against the game. Available items. So it looks like we've got Malox for smoke grenade effects. Okay. We've got social media posts, which calls for additional help via social networks. Alright. Like, what else do I want, though? We can go, like... Does that reduce the amount of people I get? So we want Molotov cocktails, obviously. That's like a riot standard. You've got to have that. So we've got Molotov cocktails, and we have megaphones. So if you have a megaphone, this actually rallies all of your troops to one point so that everybody on your team will just rush that point psychotically. If their morale is already broken, it doesn't really work. But like if they're ready to go, it's pretty good. And so we'll go with the megaphone for right now. You can choose how much defensive gear you want for all of your rioters. They can be defenseless. The cost is you get a bunch of like weaker units so that you can zerg. Or if you go all the way up to armored, you get way less people, but you essentially have the exact same gear that the police have. You have people showing up like in football pads with shin guards and plastic shields and everything like that. Flags quantity. The flags quantity lets you decide how many unit flags you have, I think. But the more flags you have, the more you can micromanage your troops, but the less troops you get. And so you want to be careful about that. I'll go with some. 182 sounds pretty good. Hostility is apparently agitated. I guess we'll try. So the crowd division is pentagonal, I guess. Let's get up in here and let's see how this goes. I don't know if I'm going to be a good professional rioter, but we're going to try. The better I get to know men, the more I find myself loving dogs. Charles de Gaulle. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way, man. I love my dog. He's the best. He'd never betray me like mankind would. June 27th, the sun rises over a police van, trucking on into our territory. These dudes think they can release like gas up into our hills. Nah, son. Put the bandanas of war on. The bandanas of war are ready. Send up the flares of hippie summoning. Come forth, the mighty crowds of war. Let us put on the blue jeans of police fighting +4. So the police are rolling up on that gate right there. He just point blanks somebody with a smoke grenade. That's not super pleasant. Knocking over a wall. That guy's ranting without his shirt on. It definitely seems like the kind of place where there's going to be civil unrest. More like uncivil unrest, but you get what I mean. If it's uncivil unrest, does that just mean there's a lot more mean comments? Alright, so what we want is we want to megaphone these fools. Everybody forward! Which group is this right here? You guys use Malox because they got a smoke grenade right there. And I don't want them to have, like, messed up problems. There it is. So we can't use violent solutions. We're not going to use violent solutions until... Oh, no, they broke through the line. That's not good. However, we did just split them in half, so that's kind of a good thing. We'll go with social media posts. You guys push back to here. Hit everybody you can. There you go. Try to push the police back. Our goal is to protect the tents, and these guys are already, like, through. But I'm kind of keeping an eye on it for right now. It looks like we're okay. We saw your cause online, brother. We are here to help. Good. That social media post is probably a good thing for us. We can try to run up behind the police right here, but we've actually split their forces in half, so we're not doing too badly. We've actually pretty much pushed them back to the edge of the map. We can go violent. There's a little button up here that allows us to go violent. Reduce crowd anxiety. Everybody sing in the choir real fast because I don't want... So you guys hold this position right here. Hold it. Whereas... Come on, get those chants up. We need those slogans. The hard way it is. It looks like the police are going violent. So 5 people are hurt. We need to start fighting back. All right, so convert everybody over to violence. We're going to start throwing Molotov cocktails and whatnot at them because they're beating on us now. So there we go. They are holding the line. They're trying to get in behind us. You guys go fight over there. Yup. Give it to them. All right, Molotov cocktails right there. There we go. Keep pushing them back. Keep pushing them back. So what's up with these guys right here? What's wrong with them? Oh, they're sitting down to hold their position more firmly. Okay, so they're doing non-violent protest. Keep... Everybody rush that position right there. It looks like the police are trying to come back around. Morale is wavering right there. Come on, reduce their anxiety. Everybody chant. Everybody chant and feel better. We have more Molotov cocktails if we need them. So throw some Molotov cocktails into the middle of the police over there. We got to keep them back. Oh, that one missed by a large, large margin. Okay, so these guys are having morale problems right now. Let's go ahead and convert them to violent mode. That should give them a little bit more stuff to go with. Rush the police right there. And they are starting to push us back, but we only have to hold for 2 more minutes. That's all we have to do is hold. We don't actually have to win. We just have to hold. Keep throwing Molotov cocktails as they become available. Don't let the police get a foothold. Social media posts wherever we can so that we can bolster our numbers. Everybody forward. Take some Malox. Keep your anxiety up. Hit the crowd with a chant right there so that they all rally and they come back. Oh, the police are not looking good right now. We can't deal with this. People are losing it. Well, people are going to have to bring it back. I find that it's easier to keep pushing if you keep one of your guys non-violent so that they can use one of the chants in order to rally everybody back in. Throw Molotov cocktails at them, please. Ooh, that one was right in the middle of our group. I think they actually dropped the Molotov right there is what happened. Is choir back up? It's not. They can throw rocks, apparently. Throw some rocks. Yup, get some rocks on them. Let them have it. There you go. That's their special ability once they go violent, is they have rocks. We need to bolster our numbers over here. Give me a chant. Keep morale nice and high because the police can't push while our morale is high. Put a little bit of fire on those dudes. Ooh, that wasn't bad. Nice job. That was a pretty good throw. Ooh, we're losing people right now. We're losing people. Social media posts. Let's try and bolster the numbers here. Let's megaphone people on in, try to get morale back up. But yeah, we are like breaking right now. Our lower group on this side is not doing well. Their little morale meter is basically indicating that they are a moment's notice away from fleeing the field. There we go. We'll restore morale for a second. You guys go back to peaceful mode. Because I need morale to hold. There we go. You can alternate about as much as you want. The police are not actually putting up much of a fight anymore, so that's good. We managed to rush them at the beginning. I don't know if that's blood right there or if that's just like ashes or whatever, but not bad, ladies and gents, not bad. I think we ran them off. I don't see the police here anymore at all. Nice. Now, the thing you need to know is that I played this on the next difficulty up, and the police rolled through my shit like a hot knife through butter. You have no idea. Like, I played it on the next difficulty up, and the police had this phalanx, and they were just moving through the middle, just beating fools down with sticks. And I was like, ah! And we kept hitting them with Molotovs, but they were like, nah, I don't care about that. They wounded 154 of us, and we only wounded one of them. Man, that's not a good exchange. I mean, I guess at least we got what we wanted. So politically, we looked a little bit uglier, but I think we're going to be all right. In the newspaper, riot turns violent as police fail to evict angry mob agitators. Italy, this afternoon at 15:32, 30 policemen were unable to evict 300 protesters from the occupied area. Around 200 people were injured, one policeman and more than 154 activists. That's not a good exchange. You've unlocked December 8th. The Indignados campaign. Okay. So what do we have going on now? Is this the exact same mission? No, this is a different mission. So we have the rioters set up here. Expected participation is... So what's this mission right here that it's got me on? Hold on. I gotta look. What mission did it put me on? So were you on Karatea? Or did it go to the next one down the campaign? Oh, it did. Okay, so we've got to lead the crowd over here. So I guess there's 4 missions to a campaign. We'll go through with the rioters on this one. Hopefully by the end of the episode, we'll finish the rioters campaign. That way I can show you the police gameplay. But if not, if we start getting towards the end of the episode, I'll do the police gameplay after this one. So we've got Maylocks, we've got firecrackers. If we're leading the people, I would rather have the megaphone. And with the social media post right there, we can agitate our opponents to give us a reason to go violent. Extra rocks in your backpack. That allows you to throw rocks whether you're on hostile mode or not. I'm not sure how that's effective with morale. I would assume peaceful protesters throwing rocks has some kind of negative because you're no longer a peaceful protester if you're throwing rocks. But I guess you can double throw rocks or something like that maybe. Maybe you can still only do that in violent mode, but you can like double throw rocks or something. We won't bring Molotovs this time around, although Molotovs were really effective last time. They were like super effective. We'll go with cautious gear. I guess that's what it's recommending. And let's get moving. Let's see what we've got going on here. Let's see what we can do. Assault units can fake a charge to scare the opponent without harming it and charge it directly to cause plenty of damage. Okay. Apparently we were very, very angry at that fence right there. That fence can get some. This game's like, it's a weird game. Like, it's odd how even just playing a game like this, like, you see, like, people in the game all being motivated to, like, do something. And it's weird how emotionally you already feel caught up in that. You're like, well, why are they so angry, though? Should I be angry? Did I miss out on something here? Why is everybody else angry? Like, it's odd how human beings work, how we feed on, like, the energy of a crowd or whatever. Ooh, they got tear gas out. Okay, so where did they put the tear gas out to? Everybody Maylocks up. And then we are going to push right here. Everybody rally and go right there, because that looks like where they're going to try and push through. So everybody hit that hard. We're going to try and hold morale. We're going to use choir whenever necessary in order to make this thing go. So we have to reach the target, which I assume is over here. We are pushing through. We're making progress. Let's get a social media post in. I want more numbers. Everybody's social media post. And as morale starts to fall... Alright, push to there. Come on, everybody rally. Everybody rally. We got to push them back. Here we go. Yep, flood through that gate right there. They can't hold it from us. We got this covered, brothers. Forward for the great and glorious proletariat. Seize the means of the green circle. I don't know what the green circle produces, but we're seizing the means of it. Oh, apparently I already won that one. Well, I kind of feel like we should step the difficulty up then because we brushed through that like it wasn't even a challenge. I mean, it did say it was too easy, but not bad. Not bad. What does the newspaper say about it? Peaceful protesters move across 40 police. Italy. Protesters managed to pass through a police blockade of 40 units this afternoon at 1:35 in the afternoon. Mild clashes occurred, but nobody was severely injured during the event. Like, I thought we had to pass into there, then we had to hold it like King of the Hill for a little while. But yeah, we brushed through that like we didn't even care. Wow. Megaphone, why are you so powerful, though? That megaphone moves crowds. So we've unlocked Maylocks. We already had Maylocks. And then we've unlocked Mattia Bordello, a harmless kid that randomly creates chaos and violence around him. Okay, is that a real person? Is that who that's named after? Like, was there some kid that got hurt in a riot or something like that, and it like rallied all the people? Do we get 500 people on this one? What? What does the camera do? Document the event by taking pictures, influencing the media result. I don't care about that. I want social media posts. We've got rocks. We've got Maylocks. Firecrackers. Nah, Molotov cocktails just in case. We brought protective gear. Let's go with cautious gear because I just want to see how high we can push these unit counts up to. You know what? We'll do it with 823 people. I want to see how many people we can get on screen in one go. I'm actually getting pretty hyped about this right now. Pretty excited about this. All right, let's see what we got going on. What's our objective? I love these little cutscenes in between, too. They're done really, really well as far as the pixel art goes. Like, the game, I think, needs a good tutorial. I think that's the main thing that the game is missing because it took me like 4 or 5 gameplays to figure out, like, okay, this button does this button does this. And I've only played the rioters. I haven't even played the police yet, so I assume they're going to have their own mechanics, too. But, like, the game needs a tutorial, though. I would probably add in a tutorial campaign to help the player get acclimated, just to kind of get rid of that initial learning curve, especially if you're like me where they called the lowest difficulty too easy, which made me be like, oh, well, screw that. And so I moved it up to challenging, and I got whooped on challenging. I got beat down hard. So if you're worried about the game looking too easy right now, on higher difficulties, the AI is vicious. They throw all kinds of tear gas at you. They get super rowdy. They beat you down with nightsticks. It gets ugly. In this mode, they just kind of seem to be trying to hold the line, but they are outwardly violent when you play in the other modes. Do we have hella people here? Damn, this riot's about to kick off. Well, you know what that means. We gotta let social media post up, so they're holding the line right there. I don't have any real way to direct traffic. You guys push to there. They are holding their position for right now. So if we can get this group to move up in and flank, maybe we'll be okay. Maybe. I'm going to wait and see where the tear gas goes. And I'm also going to watch how this goes with our... So we have to hold here. So, yeah, hold your position there then. Everybody give passive resistance. Nobody fight. All passive resistance. Everybody sit down. Force them to arrest us. One by one, force them to arrest us. You guys come off of that mode right there, and I need you to move forward. Let's go ahead and move this grouping down this way. Basically, we just want to surround the police. We want them to be completely and totally surrounded. They fired off some kind of smoke explosive. I don't know if the police did that or if we did that, but regardless, that's going to hurt morale. That grouping right there is falling back. You guys get Maylocks in. We will social post. We're going to rally. And so to get rid of the smoke grenade, we use Maylocks, I guess, in order to fix that. I don't know. Our sit-in is going okay. You guys hold position right there. Just go ahead and sit down on that spot and force the police to move you. One by one. I think it slows down the police advance if you, like, sit down where you're at and they actually actively have to, like, move you around. I love how each of these little guys, though, is, like, animated. It's just like Rome Total War, where, like, I'm sorry I keep coming back to that, but that's what it reminds me of. The mechanics are very similar. Like, if you're familiar with Rome Total War, you should be able to figure this game out really rapidly. We'll go ahead and sing in the choir. It doesn't look like the police have gone violent yet, but they might. As we get closer to the deadline over here, go ahead and everybody make your social media posts. If we can add a few more people to the riot, the more numbers we have, the better. The happier I will be. And so there we go. We're just sitting in right now. Which group are we looking at? So that group's sitting. This group needs to push forward to there. Someone's hurt. So people are getting... Oh, the police have chosen the hard way, I guess. They are actively pushing. So we are going to convert over to violence. Everybody rally. I'm going to try and save my rallies for right now. They are firing smoke grenades at us. Everybody go ahead and rally. Get back in here. Nope, nobody leaves. We keep fighting. Ooh, our morale broke fast right there. Good lord. All right, everybody go violent. Their morale goes back up when they go violent. They will actually reroute, but we got problems. So everybody throw rocks at the police. Throw Molotovs at the police. Oh, that Molotov was way off to the side due to frame lag. We'll go a Molotov over there. Throw rocks at whoever you can. Yep, get rocks in there. I need social media posts. Go ahead and bolster the numbers. Get some more people in here. Maylocks on everybody because they're using smoke gas. There we go. And hold position up here. You guys hold position right here. I don't know, though. We're already kind of routing, so we'll see what happens here, but it's not looking good. Keep throwing rocks out. You guys hold position right there. We're not out of here yet. I need Maylocks on everybody because they just fired out another smoke bomb. So Maylocks on everybody. If you've got rocks, you've got Molotovs, put them on whoever you can. Yep, fight with the police. They forced our hand on this one. They said it's the hard way then. I didn't say that. They said that. All right, so everybody push forward. Everybody push forward. Go, 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 go. Everybody push forward. Keep your Maylocks going because they're firing smoke bombs at us again. Yep, everybody keep pushing forward. You guys hold that position right there. God, I wish I had a rallying horn right now. Ooh, the police are falling back. Ooh, we must have hit them good right there. We must have got them with a good old Molotov cocktail. I've never seen the Molotovs be that effective, so that worked out pretty well. The barricade is almost complete. Okay, so they're building it on up. The newspaper's going to crucify us for all the bloodshed. Oh, did they kill any of us? Oh, they must have. Okay, so they must have killed somebody. That's why the police fell back. Maybe the police's morale falls if they use too much, like, brutality? I don't know. Either way, I think the megaphone is probably the best special ability so far. It's kind of like the force field that we locked in, and where like the force field is really, really good when we were playing Mega Universal Smashy whatever TV the other day. It's kind of the same thing. Everybody's pulling together. Good. We've only got 7 seconds to hold anyways. So it looks like we managed to do it right there. It was looking sketchy for a minute, though. They pushed us all the way back to right here. And I'm kind of wondering if did we kill an officer, or did they kill one of us, or why did they fall back like that? Like, I'm curious what the Butcher's Bill is going to show, because they were winning, and then they fell back. Oh, they killed 5 of us. Oh. What's the newspaper say? Policemen were unable to evict 1,000 protesters from an occupied area. The bloodbath had 5 victims plus 260 injured in 16 minutes. After watching 5 innocent activists being killed, people are scared and furious about what happens. The shock seems to have affected many people outside of the protest as well. So I'm wondering if the police can cause violence and they don't lose morale. I'm wondering if the police's morale breaks after they kill someone because they know the media is going to be all over it. I'm kind of curious why it is when the police kill someone in this game, they fall back. Because we've seen that a couple of times where the police have had like a solid push, and then for whatever reason, they fall back almost instantly. And down here, when they fell back, it said the press is going to crucify us for the bloodshed. And so I'm wondering if, in order to keep police players balanced, because I think this game is going to have multiplayer at some point, in order to keep the police balanced, if they use too much like actual lethal violence, if their morale falls every time they use lethal violence, I don't know. I haven't seen that side of the mechanic yet, but I suppose this would be a good time to do it. Let's go have a look at the police. We'll try to run the police back over here on the top, and we'll kind of see how their mechanics go. So we'll go Notov, and we will be the police officers this time around. So what do the police have going on? I think we've already seen this, so we don't have to worry about that. I just want to see what the police can do here. Polizia, showing up to mess you, take your quesadilla. So we've got ballistic units, we've got assault units, and this looks like it's actually got kind of like a Warhammer 40k thing going on. So they've got smoke grenades. What else can they have? So their defense is light. They've got a gas mask. They've got live ammo. Oh, really? You could actually go in. So we've got tear gas. We've got rubber ammo. We've got beanbag ammo, sniper rifles. You can just go straight, like, kill them all? Holy Jesus. Okay, give us beanbags. And what's the maximum point allotment we're allowed to have? We're allowed to have 3,500. Is that what we're allowed, or what's the maximum that we're allowed to have? So we got smoke grenades, we got beanbag ammo, and we have batons. What can we do with the assault units? So with the assault units... So I guess there's different grades of gas mask. We can have tonfas. Okay. But, like, my question is, how do we know how many points we get? Will it just read this out or something like that? If I've got too many points. So his defense is heavy. His defense is medium. Put them on heavy. And I just want to see if at any point it's like, nah, you can't have any more points. Or maybe it's campaign-wide. Like, it gives you a pool of, like, 10,000 points, and you've got to make it through 4 missions with 10,000 points. I don't know. Let's try this out, though. I've never played the police, so I want to see what they do. Let's see what's going on. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. So the sun comes up. Let's see what the police have got going on. It seems like the police probably have better tools. So there we go. We're rolling on in. We've got to knock out the tents, if I remember correctly. And so we're going to give that our best go. Alright, so we've got police units. I want shields forward. Police teams, these are assaults. You guys go down here. Give me a hard push on that side. You guys have gas grenades. Put a gas grenade in right there. So for these guys right here, go into Tetsuo mode and try to push. We've got stimulants. Okay, we've also got arrest. We've got arrow formation. Go ahead and arrest people. See if you can arrest anybody over here. So why are they falling back right now? Yeah, I guess arrest people. Maybe they take them back to the van. Is that what it is? Oh, they're taking them back to the van. Okay. You guys get out there to the front, and you guys come over here. I do have beanbag ammo. Let's go ahead and disperse the crowd with tear gas over there. So that should hurt their morale a little bit. Press forward and get that tent. Press forward and get that tent. You guys reinforce them because they look a little bit weaker. And so there we go. Push, 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 push. And then on this side, beanbag ammo, I guess? Oh, we can hit our own guys with beanbag ammo. Okay, you guys spread out then. So I guess we've got to make a gap for the beanbag ammo. These guys have a vicious charge. Let's put them at the center of the vanguard, I guess. And these guys, they can't do that just yet. Rioters are winning the battle. Okay, so we've knocked down that tent over there. You guys keep pushing. Where are my smoke grenades at? Give me another smoke grenade right there. Give me beanbag ammo in just a moment. And so what I'd like to see is go into Tetsuo mode. You guys go into Tetsuo mode and push forward. You guys give me a hard charge in that direction. Yup, push them back, push them back, push them back. Tetsuo mode. You guys have beanbag ammo, so go ahead and hit them with that. See if you can knock them out. You guys charge that way. I will put in another. Keep moving. Yep, keep moving forward. Keep Tetsuo mode on. We'll go with stimulants. We'll go with stimulants to make them more aggressive. And so get rid of those tents right there. Are my gas grenades back up? Gas grenade them back into the corner. God, they're so accurate. Compared to the rioters, they are really good at getting their payload to where it needs to go. Take stimulants and move forward. Oop, the police have gone violent, unfortunately. Not going to be able to do much about that. You guys take stimulants and knock those tents down. And this is going to be Riot Civil Unrest. If you guys wanted to get the game, check it out down below. That's where you're going to be able to get it from. That's where I always have the link for you. My name is Splattercat. I hang out here on the internet, and I play indie games every single day for all of you to see. If there's a game on Steam and you want to know if it's any good, chances are I've probably played it here on the channel, and chances are I've probably given you my thoughts on it. If you wanted to support me, the easiest way to do that is just to like this video. That's the easiest way to do it. If you also want to check out the Patreon, you can do that. You can come join me live on Twitch TV. We have a lot of fun. Right now I'm playing through Darkest Dungeon. So if you wanted to get some of that Darkest Dungeon action, that's the way to do it. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. How you do, everybody?